Okay, so I gotta replace these washers on the ends of these hoses, and they're in these hoses. As I gotta add some water to my composter. Thing is, my hoses leak water bad. Look at these. See if y'all can see this. Look how bad that washer is. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm gonna be replacing them. I don't know if that's showing up on this one. Kind of blocking it with my shadow here. Here goes sunlight. There we go. You see how bad that washer is, causing this hose to leak. So I walked over to Tractor Supply, got some new ones to replace the old ones. So I can. Well, this had two in there, didn't it? Somebody didn't take the old one out for putting the new one in. No, that's actually part of that one, part of that old one, isn't it? Wow. Okay. So I may need to get a screwdriver out. Yep. Looks like I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver out of my toolbox. Hold on one second here, folks. We have a little bit of a difficulty here. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right. Back in business. So I started this channel in September or October of last year. And when I started it, I started it with the intention of doing like learning videos or something. I don't know. My very first video was um, America, why it is the way it is. And it got over 300 views. But after that, all my videos just went downhill as far as views go. I wasn't getting very many at all, hardly any. But I started doing other videos with my whiteboard and markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, I got a washer on here somewhere. I took out of this pack. I don't even know what I did with it now. Probably dropped it somewhere. Hug. Anyway, let me recount these because there's supposed to be 10 in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I dropped one somewhere. Dang gummit. There I put it in the wrong pocket. I probably dropped it on the ground over here. Oh well. Anyway, I started doing other videos with my whiteboard and I kind of realized I don't really like doing those kinds of videos. So I figured I'd turn my channel into a everyday living, learning how to channel, right? Just show the things I do on a daily basis or weekly basis around the house here. And if you learn something from them, or you come up with other ideas, if you're watching one of my videos and you go, oh, hey, that gives me an idea of how I could do this or I could do that, well, then you learned something, right? Or you figured something out. I'd rather be doing these types of videos. Just my everyday, what I do kind of things. All right, let's go to the next part of this video here. There's my oldest son wanting something. What? Oh. Oh, you sure that was him and not Skittish? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sir was wanting pet, so he was wanting me to pet him. Well, I didn't see him. My oldest son said, "Oh, there's a stray cat we call Sir. He's a stray along with Skittish. That I guess he was coming up from behind me, wanting me to pay attention to him and pet him, and I didn't see him." All right, now where's the other end of my? Okay, this is the male end. Nope. Yep, this is the male end. And this is a male end. I need the female end of this hose here. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. Oop. Get this all in video here. Yeah, y'all can see. I got this new selfie stick. It's small. My bigger one broke, and my phone won't stay on it. Okay, now I gotta get the washer out of this one. This one's got one of the old black washers. Actually, that's an O-ring. That ain't even a washer. That's an O-ring. It's a bad O-ring anyway. It leaks. Actually, no, that wasn't leaking, was it? That was hooked up to that faucet. That was not leaking. I'm gonna put that O-ring back in. I could probably, yeah, put that O-ring back in there. I could probably hook this up without it leaking. Oh, I have to. I hate it. I hate this. I have to turn this. Well, no. When that whole hose tries to turn, it's not supposed to, but it sure tries to. Wants to. This one, I thought this one had a hose washer in it, but none. It has an O-ring. First time I've seen a hose with an O-ring instead of a washer. Which O-rings are probably better anyway. Nah. Put this lightweight hose on the end of that heavy duty hose. This hose right here. My brother gave me this hose years ago. This thing here is heavy as heck. And I'm talking heavy. There's a lot of work moving that thing around. I used it last year over here on my hydroponics to put water in my hydroponic buckets. And it was a pain in the backside getting around them buckets with it because it's so heavy. So I'm attaching this lightweight hose to it. And I'm going to use this lightweight hose to get around between my buckets because this lightweight hose, this thing here is a lot more flexible and easier to work with. I don't have my faucet out back anymore. I don't know if I showed a video or not on that, but we had a really cold freeze this year, and unfortunately it busted my water faucet I had out here. Now what's interesting is I had replaced that water faucet years ago because it had broke years ago, and it took I don't know how many years now for it to break again. But I gotta get up underneath there. I'm gonna put a shut-off valve back up underneath the house that goes to that line right there, and then I'm gonna put a what I call a frost-free hydrant on it, and then that way maybe I won't have any more issues of faucet breaking. But even if it does, even if I do put a regular faucet on it, I'm not gonna have to worry about it because I can always crawl up under the house and shut the faucet off under the house, and I won't have to worry about it freezing. Just drain the water out of it. All right, so anyway, this is the Composter. right here. I don't think we have anything on this side. Tumble composter. There's a little bit of something down in there. And then there's, let's take that lid off and leave it off for now. And then there's this side here. And I just put some banana peel and orange peel in there. I gotta add some water though. It's too dry down in there. And here in a couple of days, my wife's gonna be getting a bag delivered in the mail, or a bottle, a jug. We're getting a jug of composting starter in the mail from Amazon. So I'm gonna be putting some composting starter in there to help get that stuff turned into compost, because it's not composting on its own very well. Let me sit y'all up here on this pallet. And then, let me see here. I gotta get another washer out. I gotta figure out what I did with this washer. There's 10 washers in it, but I only had 9, so evidently I dropped one somewhere. I'm gonna have to find it. I don't like paying $3 for washers and then losing them. It's another bad washer in the thing there. Got a lot of fire trucks and ambulances. Let's see here. There we go. Now let's see if we can get this on the end of this hose here. Then get our water turned on and see if we have any leaks. So I'm hoping I don't have any more leaks. All right, there we go. Let's go turn the water on. Now that we're past the winter months, we're into tornado season now. So here, no, not this week, but let's see, she's not leaking here. No leak there. It looks like we're leak free. So not this week, this is Sunday. So let's see. Well, this video is going to come out this Friday. So not this week, but next week. Oh, I hear that water going through there. Trying to push the air out. There it is. Woo! Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby dog. See if my neighbor's dogs want to play in some water. Woo. Here you go, baby. You want some water? Huh? Hey. You want some water? Come here, boy. Hey. Hey. You want to play in the water? Hey. You want to play in the water? Huh? No, they don't want to play in the water. How about you, Brian? You want to play in the water? No? You want to play in the water? All right, let's see if we can get some water in this thing here and get it rotating. Uh-oh, kink, got a kink. Yeah, this hose here kinks very easily. No sad, just had water. No, I know, some people will probably say you shouldn't put water in your compost, but you got to. What's it gonna do? Help it break down more? You're gonna get a fungus. Get a couple of funguses growing in there and have a mushroom. Do what? I'll skid it. Is that skittish over there? No, I don't think she likes to play in the water. Spray her while she's going to poop. Watch that booty. Come on. This thing's a pain in the butt. There we go. There we go. Maybe one of these days we'll get lucky and get some good compost out of this. Sounds like a big giant clump rolling around there. Probably need to add some more water. Oh, this is a big giant clump of mess. No, it'll start stinking. You know what? When two fungus come together, you know what they make? A mushroom. You know what a mushroom is? The reproduction organs of the fungus. Just like sunflowers and seeds that we eat, all the nuts and seeds and stuff we eat are the reproductive organs of plants. Ain't that something? That's just nasty human beings, right? I'd rather eat a cow. All right, so chicken coop, anti-hawk nettings up, chicken run, chicken coop, windows open, chicks are in there having fun. Fence the pallet and chicken wire for the loofah. I'm going to be planting some loofah in here. Over here is going to be the cucumbers. This is what I was talking about. This is what I wanted my channel to be. Just me, you know, my everyday things. I build these boxes. And I built this. And I put chicken wire all over it. And I build other boxes to plant stuff in. So that's what I want my channel to be. Just everyday things. The things I do on like a daily or weekly basis. That's why this video is, well, different. These are my boxes you saw in my short video. Well, you may not have seen it in my short video. My short video might not be out about these yet. But I got these boxes. These things are really cool. I figured out what we're going to use them in. We're going to use them for, well, at least 3 of them. We're going to be putting at least 3 of them down in our storm cellar with clothing in them, you know. There'll be a box for my son, our youngest son, a box for my wife, a box for me, and a box for our oldest son if he needs one. But we're going to store some clothing in them, clothing items. And that way, if a tornado was to happen to come through here and take the house, we would at least have some clothing to, you know, be able to change into. You know, might not have a house left, but at least we'd have clothing and food and water, right? In the event of a tornado taking our house. But yeah, that's what's going on. And that's what I'm doing today, getting the hoses ready for the hydroponics and the gardening and, you know, changing out the hose washers. And let's see if we can see some baby chicks. I want to see if we can see some baby chicks. See if we can see some baby chicks. And that leghorn, that white leghorn's getting really tall. Let's see if you can see them here. There they are. There they are. Hi, chicks. There they are. Zoom in here a little bit. There we go. That one right there, that white one right there, I believe that's the leghorn. Where's the fourth one? Huh? Where's your brother or sister? Hmm? We're missing a chick. Yeah. Is she up there on the roost? Oh, she's up there on the roost. So we ain't missing a chick. She up there on the roost. There she is. Yeah. Up on the roost. Flying into the either flying into the Durant Airport or the Dennis and Sherman Airport down there, Dallas Airport. Because we're not that far north of Dallas, about 3 hours north of Dallas. So probably landing over at the Durant Airport or the Dennis and Sherman Airport area. Oh my goodness. Every dog in the neighborhood now. Well, anyway, I've got to start getting this cleared off and start getting my pallets in for my hydroponics, and we're going to have to get, I don't know when he's going to get the stuff for the front wheel of this thing so we can get it off of the slab. And hopefully it won't be too much longer. It's my son's motorcycle. I got 3 videos up of my son and I and his friend Corey working on his motorcycle. The last video I posted was with him and his friend Corey changing out the handlebars. And Corey used to race motorcycles. And now he's got a pizza shop called Corner Crust. And it's sports bike themed pizza shop. And then we have here, these are something I'm going to be working on this summer at some point. I'm going to take these seats off. This was a restaurant booth that was given to me. I'm going to take the seats off the frame. I'm going to get the frame cleaned up, repainted. And then I'm going to build some new seats and a table. And I'm going to build them out of pallets. So I got to get me a sander and some things. But yeah, I'm going to turn that into an outdoor table this summer. So, stick around, like and subscribe to my channel and stick around. And you get to see me do that this summer. I'm hoping to do that this summer. I can't guarantee it, but I'm hoping to do so. And anyway, I'll be right back with you. I gotta check with my wife on something. My wife is taking she's taking a week off. I think she said in June. And if that's the case, we're gonna take us a little bit of a vacation, a trip. We're gonna go somewhere. It's gonna be nice. But yeah, I gotta check with her and see. I can't remember if she said June, July. But anyway, either way, we're gonna take us a little bit of a trip, go somewhere. But anyway, hey Brian, when did you say you were gonna get? When you getting your stuff for your wheel? Is it on order? It's supposed to be shipping already. Shipped already? Dang. Okay. What about the exhaust pipe? We still got that in the house. Can we put that on, or are we waiting for parts for that? They can just go on? Okay. All right, well, see. This is everyday life here. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Hope y'all hit the subscribe and like button for me. And again, this is this week's video. I didn't really have much of anything going on this week. Next week, not this Tuesday, the one day Tuesday, this is Sunday. So let's see, what is today, the 8th? Today's March 8th. Today's March 8th. So next week, I think it's Tuesday of next week, the 17th, we're going to be getting our storm cellar in over here. So I'm going to be doing a video on that of us getting our storm cellar put in. So that's going to be cool. Stick around for that. And then I'll be making some videos of some of the things I'm going to be putting down in it and getting it ready. And I've got a pallet in the house I'm going to be cutting in half. And I'm going to be making a couple of benches out of it. One of the benches I'm going to be putting together down in the storm cellar. And it's going to be pretty cool. You got to stick around. And like and subscribe, and don't miss out on my videos coming up. And, that's going to be it. And well, here's something else. See, some of the other things I do around here. If you haven't seen my videos, this box right here, I replaced the bricks that were making a flower bed here and a retaining wall. I replaced the bricks with this box that I built. And I've put a box in over here to attack like a retaining wall. Help keep the dirt off the porch and everything. I built that one just for fun. Look at this. My wife's garlic. Look at this garlic. This stuff's been growing since last year, just start of winter. She said the garlic had to grow all winter, and I forgot how many months. She looked it all up. She said it's got to grow for like several months. So it's got to go through from fall all through winter and then into spring. But this is regular garlic here. And I got a video on my channel. It was called Moving Dirt, but I changed the name of it. I think I put my wife wants to grow garlic or something. But it's me. It's me moving the dirt from the boxes out back to here so she could grow her garlic. But this is her regular garlic. And then this is her elephant ear garlic or something to that effect. Or the giant garlic or something called. I don't know, it's called something like that. But anyway, she had some more of these. But as you can see, I don't know if you see, we got some stray cats that like to get in the boxes and make a mess. Of course, I don't know. I need to rethink my boxes. I'm gonna have to put some more dirt in this box again. These boxes take a lot of dirt because that dirt just packs down in there, and as it packs down in there, it looks like I never filled it with dirt. And that's what this is going on here. It's packing down, so it's looking like I never filled it with dirt. Well, that and some of it's being splashed out because of the water coming down. I got to redo my gutters. So that's going to be another video for y'all this summer. Because this summer I'm going to be replacing this facer board that this gutter is mounted to. That facer board there is rotted out up in that corner. There's a big old rotted out spot up in that corner. So I get this gutter down out of here and I get that facer board down and put a new facer board up there. I can get all new gutter put up here. Well, I'm going to reuse this piece. I got to replace this over here because it's worthless. But anyway, that's going to be this summer as well. So y'all are going to get to see a lot of work getting done around here this summer. So as I said, that's what I'm wanting my channel to be about. Me just doing daily things. And if y'all learn from the things I'm doing, well, that's even better. Anyway, remember, knowledge is a good thing. Truth in knowledge is an even better thing. And true knowledge, that's power.